Hi, Scrappin' Gals here. We have another little project we wanted to show you. So we're going to show you how we make this cute little album. So this is the album here that we made, and we're going to go over this front in a little bit and show you how we made the bird cage and the bird. This is just a piece of chipboard that's been covered in paper, and then this inside is done with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I've seen several different versions of this on the internet, so this is my version of it. And we're going to show you how to actually make these out of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. The main thing is that you want to have a double-sided piece of paper. So what it has is it has pockets, and then I created some photo mats there. Also, I created pockets up above, and that way it has another insert where you can have 6 more pictures. So you can get quite a few pictures. You can put a picture here, or you can put journaling. So then on the next one, you'll see the back of that same pocket. See the back of the same pocket, and then on this one, they're all the same. It's just basically a different color. So this is the blue of the paper. And here's this, it's the back side, and then this one is just purple. Back side of the purple one, and this is like a teal. So I just used coordinating paper, and then I embossed the front. And the card inside is also embossed, just using a Cuttlebug. And here's the burgundy. So the burgundy, I didn't have anything too similar, so I went with a really different color, a lighter pink. And then I used another teal. And I just did this one a little different on the front color. And then the back of this page, and then the back again is just chipboard. And I've seen a lot of people do this with a Zutter machine, the Bind It All, with Cinch. At the time, I didn't have one of those machines when I did this, so I just used hole punches with binder rings. So first off, we're going to show you how to make the pages inside. So for this album, I used this paper right here. It says Sophisticated Frost. It was something I picked up at Big Lots. Just an inexpensive pack of paper, but since I'd never done this before, I didn't want to buy a really expensive two-sided paper, so I thought I would try it using that, and I actually liked the paper. It turned out pretty nice, and I thought the colors were pretty. So what you need is one 12 by 12 piece of paper, and then what you're going to do is get your score pad, and you want to score at 6, and you want to go straight down and score at 6. Then you're going to turn your paper like this so that your score line now is going horizontal, and you're going to do a vertical one at 3.5. So you want to just go right down here at 3.5, and then instead of sitting here and going 3.5 and 3 plus 3 is 6 and 7, what I did was I just flipped it, and I did another 3.5 right here on this side. Makes it a lot easier. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to cut where this horizontal score line meets the vertical score line. So you want to just cut this part right here, and then cut this part right here. So you'll have this look. And then what you want to do is you want to fold the corners starting at your cut and going to that score line. And you want to do that on both sides. So you've got this one and this one. And then what you do, make sure they're all nice and tight down. You can use your bone folder is you want to just fold these in at the score line. And then you have something that looks like this. So yeah, so there's like a little diamond shape in the middle. And then what you're going to need to do is use your tape runner and tape right here and tape right here. And then once those are taped down, you're going to fold it in half and you're left with this. So this has a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. So you'll have one on both sides. And then to create the center pocket, what I did was I glued the bottom down here and along the side. And what that, I used a wet glue on that also, because this one you can use a tape runner because there's no actual glue touching your tag, but here it's going to be touching the tag. So if you use a tape runner, you run the chance of it getting stuck in there. So if you use liquid glue and make your bead of glue that way, it'll actually be able to go in and out really easily. And then all you do is bind it on this side right here. And like I said, I just used hole punch with binder rings. And that's how you create the pocket page. So this front cover that I was telling you about, that's just on chipboard, we used Spellbinders dies from Shapeabilities. It's called Bird Sanctuary. And we used larger bird and then the bird cage.
So all we did for the bird cage was use foil tape with sticky on the back, and we stuck it down to a piece of cardstock paper and set the die on top and ran it through the machine, and it cut it out, and then we embossed it to make a shiny bird cage.
So we hope you enjoyed our tutorial on how to make this little album, and we'll see you again on the next one. Bye!